we're at Upper Wargrave on a very frosty day. Wow, look at that. There's actually ice on the ground. Yeah, it feels like it today. Gonna have a walk around Bowsey Hill, which is over that way somewhere. Ooh, nice sunny though. It's very cold. Getting satisfaction from doing that. There used to be a couple of broken down old barns over there that have been converted into nice new houses. I think they're actually completely new structures. We're coming across the exposed fields. We've got the hedge on one side. That's not the side the wind's coming from. But now we've turned the corner, so we should be in a bit of shelter for the next stretch. Ah yes, a bit warmer now. Actually, it's lovely sun today. It really is. This is probably the nicest day so far of 2019. Just left the official path for a moment, but there are all sorts of paths through the woods from now on.
Nice bit, isn't it?
Yeah, there are all sorts of ways here, aren't there? Looking at that signpost, I think we just carry on straight up the hill here, so more or less ahead. That's the one through there and to the left. This bit around here is really good for different footpaths and lots of walking in the woods. Have a bit of an adventure today. I think we're heading off to the right, is it? Here? Up that way? Does that look right? Every few yards here you get another set of options. Just over there, there's a maze of different tracks going off. Yeah, I used to be super familiar with all these paths through here. I used to do lots and lots of walking, but it's going back well over 10 years now to when I was at my zenith of walking abilities, of course, pre-Achilles injury, just going out for the love of it.
It's a big tree to fall in.
It's like something from a fairy tale, this bit, isn't it? Any shame with being around here, you get a constant drone of aircraft, which sort of takes away from the fairy tale adventure aspect of these walks.
Oh, it's such a good bit. There's even like some little steps coming down here.
The tree roots or something, yeah.
$1981.
Given the angle that's written at, do you think this tree was still standing at that point in time?
So.
Yeah.
We just maybe sit on this tree.
For lunch?
Yeah.
It's an early break, but I'm up for it if you like.
Yeah.
I hope you've got my sandwich, have you? I didn't bring my own one today.
Oh no! That's alright, I've got one.
Can't bend, I've got all this stuff in my pockets here. It's like being on the big walk all over again. Here, the amount of stuff I've got. Cheese and Branston.
Yes.
Yum.
It's a nice tree.
Lovely ones around here, aren't they? Look at that one. A lot of quite gnarly trees around here, although a bit spindly. It's a lovely area, it really is.
Athens.
When the sun's out, all the textures show, don't they? The tree bark, the oak leaves on the ground.
Really picks them out, doesn't it? It's like patterns on the ground.
How nice would this be in the snow?
Yeah.
I've been around here before in the snow and it's magical, and it's not only the fact that it's all nice to look at and walk on, but it sounds different too in here, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
Muffled.
yeah, it would be really nice.
onto a slightly better established path here. Actually, it's not too bad today. It can get very boggy in this area during the winter, as I remember from years past. I think it's quite a well-used woods for walkers, so a few boggy sections. Sludgy. This bit's a bit grotty around here, isn't it? Oof. Just having a break for a minute. Is that a pleasant seat?
It's not as comfy as the other one we sat down at.
Not as good as our lunch, but yeah,
No.
you'd think it would be nice.
It looks like it would be, but it's actually no. It's a bit hard and sticks in a bit.
Maybe you should have sat on this one. I think the rounder ones are often the more comfortable, aren't they, than the flat?
Might go round.
Sludgy and downhill on an angle, not easy. It's like walking on ice, isn't it? We were earlier today. That was easier than this, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this feels quite mild now, doesn't it? Mind you, we've got all our warm gear on here, haven't we? Lovely. Not too hot, not cold. There are an awful lot of official trails, aren't there? But there are a lot of routes through this woods that aren't even official paths, just trails.
Chiltern Way, Berkshire.
Oh god, they've added all these bits onto the Chiltern Way. Spoilt it. Yeah, we're nearly up the top of Bowsey Hill now, and this is where the posh people's houses are. I expect you need quite a bit of cash to get one of these ones.
Be nice living next to the woods, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, there's some nice houses actually up here. I mean, they're not huge, these ones are quite large. There's some that are up there that are just nice cottages, but lovely, lovely houses. Now at the top of the hill, so we're just going to have a couple of minutes sit down and a drink. It's been a really good one so far, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely day.
Lovely.
A lot of those exposed tree roots along this bank. Big gateway. Do you remember when it used to have Bowsey Hill or Bowsey Hall or Bowsey House or whatever it was written in the wrought iron there?
I wonder what happened to the old gates.
Yeah, do you remember when we came up here before, we saw them just lying on the bank there?
Yeah, all rusty.
Oh dear. So wasteful. They'd only been there a few years as well. Onto the tarmac for a bit. I think this is one of my favourite houses around here, the wooden house. I love it. Lovely, isn't it? God, how many hikers just went past
Wow.
us?
There's some more coming.
Lovely brick cottage there as well. It's very nice. Right then, so we're leaving the track here, heading down the restricted byway back into the woods, looking out towards Reading.
Lapis or something.
Weird effect with those sunglasses. And this
The leaves
ordinary
are
looking ground.
Purpley plum. Almost blue actually.
Yeah, well I was looking through those glasses and I thought there's squash plums all over the ground and it's just leaves. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very weird. I've never noticed that ever before. It's just brown. Put the glasses on and
Purpley blue.
this is where we were, what, half an hour ago? Something like that. Okie dokie then, we're back to where we were. How long ago do you reckon it was that we were here?
What was that? An hour ago?
You think so?
Could be. Getting on for it.
Up this little slope and then on through the woods towards Crazies Hill.
Looks like this path has been eroded away and you can see all the roots.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like walking all the way down on roots. This bit has a very different feel in the summer when you feel like you're really crowded in. But at this time of year there's a lot of light coming through.
Two squirrels.
Not that seeing the grey squirrels is a rare treat, but that was nice, wasn't it, watching
was a
that?
nice view.
Good variety of trees around here, all different types. You looking forward to eventually seeing a red squirrel?
Yeah. Are we going to go to that place with the squirrels, the red squirrels?
Snays Home
Yeah.
in Yorkshire, yep.
Yes.
No getting lost up this section. Most of the trees have these little marks on them. But we haven't been following the official footpath much of the day today.
No.
Just coming out onto the lane. Very boggy. Just crossed the road and now we're heading towards Crazies Hill. Thought we might miss Crazies Hill today. Just head back along the lane, but no. Gonna have a quick peek and then head back to Wargrave. Once more to the well. Seen this one many times before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Do you remember coming here in 2013, November?
Yeah. Unusual, isn't it?
Yeah.
To see this.
Especially out here. What's it actually doing out here?
Yeah.
Holy well, I suppose, yeah? An old holy well.
Don't fancy drinking any of that water, to be honest.
Do you the world of good? What are you talking about? The holy well, you know
Quite
that.
clear.
Amazingly, well there you go.
Yeah.
See?
Maybe it's real.
The Well of Nahor.
Built in 1870.
Hmm.
See something shining.
Money, someone throwing a coin in.
Maybe.
Mm. Just getting to the first houses here of the village, Crazies Hill. You like the garden of this one,
Yeah,
do you?
look, it's got a little train track.
That'd be pretty cool,
It
eh?
would. Do you want one of those?
What, in my house? So I think so, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, you could go down to the store on it and then put all the goods on the back and come back to the house. How good would that be? Yeah, and even better, when you come back with the shopping, you could just load up the train and take it down to the
I wouldn't need to go backwards and forwards on foot.
Wow.
Nice house up there on the hill. Nice houses over there on the hill.
It's got some food in that bucket.
It's got a nice paddock to run around in. Got a nice jacket, keep it cosy. It's got a festering bucket of grass to keep it.
Yummy.
Mmm.
It really loves that though.
Just eating the whole time.
It's not interested in this.
I know. At least stop to breathe. Come on, man.
It's a funny little gate, this one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Strange one. Right then, so just back across the fields and then head down the lane, shall we, to Wargrave, and then that's it for us.
That's a good one. That's a funny one, isn't it?
I like it. Ew, this bit isn't very good. Not been too bad generally today though. Here we are in Highfield Lane. This is the one we crossed earlier. What was that? An hour ago. Gonna use that to stroll back to Wargrave. We're just having a drink here at the entrance to Camp Mohawk, where I remember John went once. It's just down this lane here next to the barn. Spring Meadows Business Centre. Used to be a farm. Well,
you remember that?
yeah, I do. Many, many years ago now, yeah. I'm glad they've done something with it rather than let it fall down. Right then, back to where we were earlier, finally, for the last quarter of a mile or so. New barns, ones we saw earlier.
Ah, I wonder what they're like inside.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be quite modern or something like that, yeah. Well, it's not often that we're home and it's still glorious sunlight, especially at this time of year. Wow. And now you've made the nice coffee.
Yeah.
It's a new machine since last time. What happened to the other one? It broke again?
Well, no, it's just there's a part missing or something.
Yeah. This one is like real coffee shop coffee, isn't it? Wow. Lavazza, is that right?
Yeah.
Yum. Oh, it's strong, I tell you. It is strong, that one. There doesn't seem to be a lot of the coffee, does there? And there's an awful lot of flavour. Wow, espresso.
It's nice when you come in from a cold day, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Chicken casserole.
Yum. We can even have the mashed potato with it today, can we? Oh, brilliant. Yesterday we had that delicious eggs. What was it?
Yeah.
The omelette at the end. You couldn't have anything like that for a long time. Here we go, this is what I like. What's that you put in there, the herbs?
Seasoning mix there.
But you just put some herbs in a minute ago.
Yeah, got some thyme in there.
It smells delicious at the moment, doesn't it? This will take a couple of hours with it to cook.
Yeah. Onion, celery, carrot, swede, and yeah, just the herbs. And there's going to be some chicken.
And peas.
Yes.
A bit later.
Oh, it looks a little bit more like the other one I bought.
I saw Simba out there while you were downstairs making the casserole.
Yeah.
And now I've just peeped out again and that looked like...
Oscar.
You think it's the other
I think
one?
it was. It
Yeah.
looked a bit lighter.
That's funny, they both went by my car outside. That's the first time we've seen them this trip.
And Oscar did a roll before running back to his house.
Yeah, that was funny, wasn't it? Rolling around in the shadows. And the other day, I was looking out the window and I saw that lovely gold and silver one
Oh yeah.
leapt onto the fence while Superman style right over the fence of the house opposite.
Oh, wow.
You haven't seen that one before?
No, that was the first time.
Wow, I saw it on the day I left once.
Yeah,
I don't know when that was.
You said in an email you saw an unusual cat.
It was a goodie.
Yeah.
It's ready.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Don't often have the meal at the table here anymore, do we? Nice casserole, nice drink. This is good. Yes, just what the doctor ordered. Oh yeah. So today, Tina and I walked past Camp Mohawk.
Yes, I went there on 14th of July 2010.
Was that with your school?
No, the pond house, you know, the
Oh
pond
right,
house.
yeah, that's right. Oh, what sort of things did you do there?
Barbecue.
Oh, right, yeah. That was nice, eh?
It was.
Saw that place today.
Bed needs a bit of air. Oh, right, here we go.
Whoa.
Is that alright?
Yes, thank you.
It's going to be nice and firm now, is it again?
Yes. Right, it's got its cover on. You all set now
Yes,
for
I
bed?
am. After we got home from the nice walk today, we had our coffee and then we went round to Sainsbury's
Yeah, that's
Local,
right.
got some provisions, including a pud in a mug, which I've just had. You had some ice cream earlier, but I had the chocky pud in the mug. Remember we were having those
Yeah.
last year? It was tasty. But it's just gone midnight and I'm pretty tired now, so I think we
Yeah.
should head off to bed in a mo.
Okay.